On Wednesday, Fitch Ratings agency downgraded 5 major European banks and banking groups. And this is not in Greece or Ireland or Portugal. This is in France, Netherlands, Denmark, Finland. So here comes what we thought were the previously stable banks and the previously stable countries in a world of trouble. Now that affects us because companies like Goldman Sachs that are U.S. companies got debt up to the hilt with the European companies. They've been trying to get out of the Greece and Portugal and Ireland, et cetera, for over the last year. They're trying to hedge their bets, but whether those hedges even pay off is a different question if these people default, right? But when they get to the French banks and they get the banks from Denmark and Finland, et cetera, oh boy, they got a ton of money in there. So if those things go under, our banks are likely to also go under. And there they go stumbling down. There they go downhill. So global depression, next stop. And speaking of which, Europe is trying to respond to this with austerity measures. Well, let's check in to see how that's doing. This organization called FUNCUS, which is one of the worst names imaginable, says that European economy is likely to contract in the year 2012 by about 0.5%. Why is that? Because they're doing austerity measures and they're like, hey, you know what? If you cut all the spending, guess what happens? You don't get growth. And then it turns out your deficit's in a worse situation because there's less people able to pay taxes. Oops, didn't figure that. Turns out austerity measures are backfiring. I'm glad we're now doing that in the US. To give you a sense of how bad it is, the Greek Confederation predictions is that retail sales in Greece will go down 22 to 33%. That's a disaster for the economy. That also creates a spiral effect where it spirals down. In Ireland last year, household income went down 16%. That's a stunning number. That's a gigantic fall. So how in the world is anybody going to spend if nobody's got any money, if your income went down by 16%? So how's the economy going to recover? Well, it's not going to recover. And hence, the banks in Ireland are in trouble, and then the banks in France who have deals with those guys are in trouble that are backing them up, and then the banks in the U.S. are in trouble. And then the entire U.S. economy and the entire global economy is in trouble. We really appreciate it. By the way, I was going to say Europe we really appreciate it, but that's totally unfair. Europe is definitely part of this problem. But the guys who encouraged them to take all that leverage, to take all that debt, were who? Initially, U.S. banks. Goldman Sachs went to Greece. They said, yeah, look, don't worry, man. We got bailed out in the U.S. You guys are going to get bailed out. Let's do it. Let's do it. Nomi Prince is working on it, and she's a former managing director of Goldman Sachs. Right now, she's blowing the whistle on them. Working on some analysis that shows that, in fact, the risk in banks like in Greece and Ireland and those places were not that high in 2007. Turns out that a lot of this happened after 2008, after the bailouts, when the U.S. banks went to Europe and said, spend like crazy, come on, man, and we'll do these tricky baziki deals where you guys will get paid, we'll get paid, and then we'll stick to some taxpayer, probably the German taxpayer with the bill, who cares? Except you're about to explode the entire world economy.